It's time to finish the crud! Welcome back to Getting to Green. My name is Kevin, and last episode we were able to create a to-do and kind of sort it and stuff like that. We added some tests, and it was kind of a long video, but that's how they go. I don't know, they just get away from me. But they still, just have their normal title, which is new to do. We want to be able to update that title, and we also want to delete, so let's take care of that in this video. So let's see, let's do the update, right? So let's jump over to my, this one. So let's go to do test. We'll do this on the PHP backend. So we have our tests that were set up, and there should be like a little section to edit. So we have deleting, we have viewing, and we have some edits here. Editing to-dos, and we actually do have everything here, right? So we're actually patching, and we're going to do update. So we actually just need to handle this within our to-do. We'll do it in the title. Should we do it in the title here, and we can actually create a test for this. So here, pop, to-do title.spec.ts. So we're going to describe, let me fix my desk, describe to do title. And it can update its own title. All right, parent. What am I doing? All right. So we have that. We need a wrapper. So let's go to make a let wrapper, and before each, we will create our wrapper. So wrapper equals, we'll do a shallow mount, and we're going to do title. And it probably does need some props. So prop data. So let's see what our to-do title looks like. To-do title. We have some props. Some ID is important, status, and title. So all of those bring into here. Let's say an ID just needs this stuff, right? So 1. And is important, we'll say false. And status will be new, and title will be new to do. And all of these will be a comma. So that's the data so far. So what we need is to actually update that. So we need to grab the actual input, and we're going to set the value on it, and then trigger an event of, I think, blur. I think once you blur, you should send that update. So let's do wrapper.find, and we're going to use a data attribute again. So data test ID equals, we'll do title input, or to do title input. How about that? Very obvious what it is. And we're going to set value to updated title, exclamation point. And then we're going to trigger the blur event. And we're going to need Axios again, so we're going to need to mock that. But we're going to expect Axios.patch to be called. To be called once, and so we should actually even expect, maybe we could grab the store and see that the title is updated. That might be worthwhile. So why don't we grab the store.todos.find is it, first? Because it's an array, we can run those. So x.id equals 1. And then dot title to equal updated title. And that should do it. So we need store, we need Axios. So let's go up here. We need to vi.mock Axios. We need to import Axios. Import Axios from Axios. And we'll do that. Here we'll do Axios.patch mock implement. What is the how were we doing that before? Let's go to, what was that? That was in, yeah, we need to go back to our home page because we had Axios here. Axios mock resolved value to this. Mock resolved value, and it should be a message of success. Okay, so Axios now. Then we need to do the store, which I think is on the home page as well. Yeah, Pina, we have the plugin, so Pina create. Yeah, do this. And up here we'll do boom. Pina, we need to create Pina. And we'll do up here let Pina. And store. Store const store equals, I think we had that also in here. Do we have? Or that was here. Set active Pina. Store equals use. There we go. Store, and then here we need to there we go. To-dos, I think it's find, not first. Find, yeah. And then, yeah, let's run this. We'll do yarn test spec, and we'll give it the to-do title.spec.ts. That should just run this one file. Let's see if it does. And of course it's going to fail. It's going to fail right here. So it did fail, and we are on the right one, which is good. So set value. So we need to grab this, go to our to-do title, and in our input, this is where our input is going to be. Probably, oops, hey now. There we go. There we go. Save that. Let's see what happens now. Now we did set the value, but the trigger of blur, set value trigger is not a function. Okay, so we can't chain it like that. So what we'll do is we'll set a const of input equals that, and then we'll say input dot trigger blur. And this could probably be an await. And we can make this async. Save that. And input trigger is not a function. You know what? Here we go. We'll do this. We'll do input.setValue of updated title. Let's see what we get there. And now we are seeing that, I don't know what we're seeing. Expected 1, received 0. let's just run this all over again. To be called, right. So Axios patch was not called, which is what we expect. We haven't done anything here yet. So in our title, we can have an @blur. @blur equals, and we'll do update title. Now, we can save that, and we want to go to our, I think I want to handle this again in the store, because we have the fetch, we have the create, all of that stuff. So we might as well have an update status. We'll have a const update title equals, we need an ID. And yeah, so we need const to do equals todos.value.find. I'll just copy this. Actually, I don't know if we need that. We could do, we don't need that. So we'll do const response equals, and this will be async await axios.patch and template strings. So to do slash, and then we'll give it the ID. I believe that's what it was. Let's go back to web. So our patch, yep, to do, got it. And we want to send it the data here. So we want to send in title, and I think that's it. Well, I need that here as well, title. And then what we need to do is, after that, we'll do return response. But we could probably, we probably should also update the current implementation. But let's see what happens here. We need to update this title. I mean, return this and go back to our to-do title. And that's not it. We go to the title. Update title, we update status, update title. And there we go, @blur. This is giving us a little squiggly. Let's see what it says. Is not assignable type payload focus event void. Okay. So what we need to do, we'll send it the ID, so props.id, and we'll send it the value. So e.target.value. I think this will be a $. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. Let's go all the way down to the bottom here. Axios patch to have been called. It should have. Let's just rerun this with A, and it should have ran. So let's go to, maybe it didn't run because of this being an error. Let's just save. And yeah, Axios patch was now called. So let's see what we're getting here. Let's go to the store. Going all over the place here. Update title. Let's see what we get. So log, we're going to get the ID, and we want to get the title. And let's just put something here. Update title. And update title, we get undefined, undefined. So we're missing the required prop ID. Oh, there's some, I thought that was passed in. To do, oh, wait. Oh, this is a different, go here, we need props, data, ID, all that stuff. Title should have all of, yeah, they're just getting those. So let's do this. Just gonna pin these to the top because I keep going to the wrong pages and close the other ones. So to do title, let's see. We update title. We are missing some values. Why don't we slime this out? 1 and new. Save that. Let's see what happens here. Reading title. All right, so we're going expect to-dos find. Let's go here. Maybe this doesn't have that. Maybe log store.todos. Maybe I never created. Maybe that's what I need to do also. Is just actually store those in there. So store.todos .push, and we'll have ID of 1, title of new to do. Let's see what we get now. All right, updated title, expected, received, new to do. So we're not updating that. So that should be, let's go to here, we go, to do store. This is another one I want to keep around, so I'll pin that. And we have this. So we have Axios patch. We want to actually put that in there, but let's see. We are still, yeah, we are passing those in. So ID and title are now there. We need to say todos.value.find, and we'll say to-do.id equals ID, and then set title equals title. Let's see if that does it for us. It should fail. It should say new, and it does. So now we can go back to our to-dos here. I mean the title, and this is going to be props.id, and this, I believe, event dot, let's just see what happens when we send the event. I want to see what we get. Are we getting anything? Resolved and blah blah blah. Okay. Event. Try that. It says resolve unhandled errors. Cannot set properties undefined title. Yeah, I thought event dot target dot value. All right, so that's not it. We'll send. Let's make this. Probably should have some kind of getter setter set up within our to-do store, but let's do some kind of value here. We'll say title, and here we'll make const title equals ref, and it'll be an empty string for now, and on before mount. Did that add that? No. On before mount. Here we go. We want to say title.value equals props.title. So we have a spot for that, and then ref, we also need to import here, ref. Save that. So this should be title. Yep. So let's see what we have going on now. So rerun it, and let's make this a little taller. So it's saying the title. Okay, let's go up here. Maybe this doesn't have that, so let's do a log of todos.value, because maybe I created this in the wrong spot. There are we not logging? Let's, where are we? All that stuff, yeah. Sorry, title. Probably the read only. Oh, maybe props data. Maybe if you put it in correctly. There we go. Title. I'll do a V model. Instead of props title, we're going to make this title. I'm going to save that. And let's see. Still doesn't seem to want to do it, but we are getting updated title. We are getting all that. So in here, oh, maybe we're not setting it. Save. There we go. All right, so now that is saved. We can get rid of these console logs. And yeah, so we pretty much what we did is we set the V model to a title, which is a ref that we created, and on before mount, we just set that value from the props. So now we need to, let's go take a look at it in the browser. Let's do this. We'll cancel out of this, quit, and then go to yarn dev. And this will run real quick, and we'll just go to do test. No. Let that open. All right, so here's the, I don't need it that big. Here's the new thing. Do updated, blur, and let's take a look. Did we get any kind of errors or anything? How about the network? Well, we didn't have the network running. But look at that. Refresh. It's been updated. Again. Save that. And we are getting a message of success and all that stuff. So that's pretty dope. Now, and we could refresh, and it's been updated, which is pretty cool. We create a new to-do 2. And refresh. Pretty cool. So let's think of some other things. We still need to have this, and we need to delete it. You know what? Should I make it into 2 videos? Yeah. All right, so why don't we pause it here? We'll make this actually a shorter video. All these ones are, encroaching on an hour long. So we'll just make it just the update for the title of this round. And in the next episode, we'll handle the deletes. And then we'll actually finish this crud. Right? All right. Well, again, if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. And leave a comment, because your comments are pretty cool. It's cool seeing comments come in. And don't forget to subscribe. YouTube stuff. So, all right. Well, I'll see you next week. Cheers.